Hi guys and ghouls, so I thought I'd do like a little Halloween pin collection because my board is pretty much now full. Um, so here's kind of how it's looking now that it's, I would say, relatively complete. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do when I move house and how I'm going to have this board basically, because I did used to have it hanging on my wardrobe, but it's so heavy now, so I just literally have it leaned, like, here you go, leant up against the bed. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to do when I move out, and I thought I'd make this is going to sound crazy, like a floor to ceiling height pin board, like in the shape of a coffin, so that I will never run out of space. But this has taken me like 2 or 3 years to complete, but it's now full. It was the biggest one I could buy at the time, but I'm thinking this afternoon I may go buy a bigger one, because I can't cope with not having any more space on here. I started off having them on a jacket, and then I had it on like a bit of fabric. So then I got the board, which was the best decision I ever made. It was like a regular board. I painted it with like red acrylic, which worked really well, and then I had black around the outside, and then I did have this like really cool like spider web tape around the outside, but that all came off. I didn't bother replacing it just because I knew that it would be full up soon. The only thing really is, because this board is so cheap, like some of the pins sometimes fall off, and also some of the pins have like come through to the other side. So I thought I'd show it to you because it's probably like the last real time I'm gonna have it. I literally had it packed away, so I like grabbed it out just to put my last couple of pins that I've been like saving. There's still a few, like I've got some like up and on the side, but there's just no space. So I thought I'd go through the pins I have before I take them all off and start again, because it's probably like the last time, as I said, that you'll see this. So I've got this like janky filming setup, got my like little lamp, so hopefully you'll be able to see them okay. So up in this corner I started by like wanting to just have black and silver pins. See if I can move this in to show you a bit better. I just wanted like black and silver pins, and a lot of these are from Mysticum Luna. So there's Dead is the New Black, there is a Rose, which I have a feeling I've got another one of those down there. So I've been subscribed to Mysticum Luna's Pinscription for 4 years now, so I think they just doubled up. Got a skull with like a dagger, some sage, like a high heel with a dagger. Like all of those are from Mysticum Luna. Sinister Soul, I think, yeah, no, that was from Mysticum Luna. It literally says Mysticum Luna on there. Got the moon phases. This witch one I think was from Spooky Box Club. That is the Mysticum Luna logo. This coffin here was the first ever pin that Spooky Box Club ever came out with, so I was like so jazzed to have that. It's actually like mirrored, but you can't see that too great. Nightmare Fuel, that was Spooky Box Club. That was Spooky Box Club. And then I have a few like of these bird ones, like there's one there, which is from like it's like the Bird Society of England. Like you can pay £1 and you get a pin. At like every garden centre you ever go to. So I've got a few of those. Your Coffin or mine, I think that was Mysticum Luna, and this one was Mysticum Luna. Spellbound, this is one of the early Spooky Box Club ones. I actually have 2 of these and I'm not sure why I have 2. Over here is my little like Death Head Moth selection. And then I started off really good at the themes, as you can see, like all my black and silver are up there. I had things like in sections. This is going to be like my black and white section. So just like shout in the comments if you want to know where anything specific is from. Some of them, like I got this like spooky all year round one from like a random little corner store in Brighton. Like it wasn't even around Halloween, but I just found it in there, and I've seen loads of other people have it. So, and then is that the cat Sam from Trick or Treat? Where are you looking? You're probably right. I know I have got one somewhere. Yes, oh my god, yes, over here. Like this is gorgeous. One of my ghouls gave me that. Literally love that so much. I do have a few Sam ones, like Trick or Treat themed ones, but I think they're down there. Like this one's from Disney. One of like the massive ones from Spooky Box Club. And I think I've got 2 of him. Yeah, I've got another one of him down there. So there are a few doubles on here, which I thought when I do my floor to ceiling size pin board, I could put all of the ones at the top, and then any doubles can be at the bottom, and then I know like which ones, if I want to sell them, or if anyone like comes over to my house, I can be like, do you want this pin? Couple ones from Miss Kahuna. They were like, I thought they're going to bring out one of these each year, but I've only got 2 of them. They have, and I've literally just got this one this morning. This was like their first pumpkin one that they brought out the first Halloween, and then they've come out with like a different pumpkin each year, so we just got this one. So like I've literally had it for 4 years now. Let's see if there's any other like significant ones, like a big one from Miss Kahuna. This like gecko one, I think I literally just bought off eBay. I've got some birds, obviously one is missing from here. Got some birds down here, which is from the like charity ones I was talking about. The other thing with this really cheap pin board is like the holes stay in it. So like in my proper pin board, which I have like on my wall, the holes don't stay in. So that's like the only thing about buying a cheap pin board. So when I go to a shops in a moment, I'm going to look for like a more expensive one, hopefully. This is like my pumpkin section. This is a pin that I made. This one is so cute. It's from like, again, I was sent it by one of you guys, but it's from America. Let's move this along. In the middle was my green section. So this one is from Spooky Box Club. I think this one's from Spooky Box Club. Halloween is every day. That one is from Sourpuss. I've got this one that says don't be a prick. I think I got that off of Etsy. And then the Boo one, I seem to remember it was like in a bulk buy. Like I got the Boo and the pumpkin together. It could have been in a Halloween swap box. Then I've got like my 2 proudest pins of my whole entire life. So I've got my Year of the Bat pin and my Year of the Witch pin. There's only 11 of those left. So, you know, if you want one, get one now. Up here is like a little bat section going on, kind of in front of the light, so I just move. Yeah, this was like the bat section. So, a couple of these bats, I think it could have been that one and one of the other ones, I was given by Trevor, who sadly passed away recently. So those ones are really special to me, and I just like, these are like my proudest bat pins. Again, we've got some more from like Miss Kahuna and from Spooky Box Club. This one from Spooky Box Club drives me insane. I literally love it because it's like a Halloween one, and it's like a to-do list: so carve a pumpkin, order a pizza, watch scary movies, eat all the candy. But it only has like the one spike, and so it falls out all the time because it's such like a big and heavy pin. Yeah, again, a mixture from, the smaller ones are from Miss Kahuna, and the larger ones are from Spooky Box Club. The nice thing about Spooky Box Club, I don't know, like if we check the first pin they ever did, yeah, the first pin they ever did doesn't have anything on the back of it, but most of the ones that they've done since then, like this one's from Spooky Box Club, they've written their name on the back. You can see it says Spooky Box Club, so you can kind of keep track of which is what, where goes what. I've just got this season of the witch one from my Miss Kahuna pinscription for this month, which goes really well with my Year of the Witch one. Again, I've got like multiples of this one, and this one, and then kind of my theme went out the window then, and they're all just like scattered down here, like loads of different ones. Like I kind of want all my skulls together, so like that skull can go with that skull. The thing with the Miss Kahuna pinscription, which I really like, which I know some people may not like, is the fact that they do repeat the pins but change the colours, like the pumpkins, like the moons, like the skull. Like they repeat it over and over again but with different colours, which I like, but I know some people don't. But this one, ready for Christmas. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Aisling. So like I love to like put on one pin for each outfit. I've actually got 3 of my Year of the Witch pins just because I lose them so, like, well, not specifically these ones, but I lose pins really easily. So these ones, none of them have backings on them, because I've taken all like the clippy backings off, but then I use the rubber backings and they seem to stay a lot nicer. As I said, I did used to have all of these on a jacket, but alas, the jacket was so heavy and I stopped wearing it because it was too heavy, because this is like redonkulously heavy. It is just insane. But like, I can't believe I've actually filled it up. I know if I have a jiggle around, I'll probably be able to get a bit more space. There's a little bit of space down there and a bit of space there, but I just, for the sake of it, is not worth it. So what I think I'm going to do now is go to like Wilko or somewhere. I'm going to have like a little Google of where has good pin boards and buy a pin board. I have reached out on like the free pages, because we've got quite a few like free pages around like where I live, just to see if anyone did have a pin board they no longer want, like, you know, reuse and recycle. But alas, no one does. So I'm gonna go buy some. I don't want to spend too much money, and I'm not gonna bother painting it this time, just because when we do move out, I will just be building a pin board that's like the size of the whole wall. When, oh, like, look at my room, like, how insane is this? It's so empty. But when we do move out, I'll be laying out my room exactly the same. So our spare room, the window is like in the same position, it's just longer. There's not a window over there. It's kind of like, no, not that size. It's like that one, but 3, if that makes sense. So I'll be laying out our spare room in the exact same way as this room, with like this exact bed, like where it should be. And then I'm gonna put like my crystals like over there, and like everything will be exactly how it's gonna be laid out. But the animals are gonna be, look at Pod, can you see him? He's just there. He's like so grumpy. Like the animals will be in their own room, because we've bought an additional room for the animals to go into. Like that's why we bought a 3-bedroom house. So 1 bedroom for me and Mike, 1 bedroom to recreate this bedroom, and then the 3rd bedroom for the animals. So over like in that kind of area of the new house's room, that makes sense, we're just gonna have like bare wall. So I'm thinking of making that like my big pin board, like my literal 6-foot pin board. So that is my plan anyway. And then I'm sure this pin collection, which I'm really proud of the size of it, is gonna look like teeny weeny on like a 6-foot one. But yeah, while I'm here though, that's pretty much my pin collection. I'll do like a quick, I have been vlogging this, but you know, I take forever to edit. I've put all of my snow globes here, as you can see. All my snow globes are living there at the moment, because everything else is so empty. It literally makes me like, it actually hurts my soul how empty it is. And it's also like, I'm feeling not too happy this year, like about Halloween, just because all of my Halloween decorations are gone. Like everything is so empty. Obviously other than that, like we need that in our lives, but like it's all just so empty. I've just really got like this room now. What are you doing, Albert? For the animals. But yeah, like I need something to keep it like spooky, so I've kept the snow globes out. But yeah, my room is looking horrific. It actually makes me really sad, and you can see my like awful wallpaper. But like this is insane. Hopefully my Wi-Fi won't cut out. But I now have all of my stuff packed and ready to go. Like, and my pictures are on the wall in here, and it's like actually everywhere. So this room is like so full. But yes, I was just saying, Aisling, I know Halloween next year is going to be amazing, but I'm trying to like think of like spooky things to do like today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm getting a Halloween tattoo of a hedgehog, trick-or-treating. I'm so excited. But yeah, like coming in here is like super depressing, because all of my spooky stuff has gone. But you know, it is what it is, and as you say, next year it's going to be amazing. And I still have my like lovely dragon, who I'm giving a new, like I bought him a new home. I've bought him a vivarium the same size as this one. Obviously this is a lot like bigger, and I've got it in mahogany for him. I was going to wait till we move out, but we've had a big complication with our sale, and it's not going to be until like February now that we're moving out, which is great because I now have an empty room for no reason. But I'm going to build his new house on the weekend, just because I can't like wait any longer. this poor grumpy boy, like, he's so done with life. He just wants a bigger house. Like, he is still getting bigger. I don't understand how he's still getting bigger, but I think, like, you know, like, if you look at his size, you know, you need to fit like 4 of him in there. So where it's in this one, he'll be having like the time of his life. But anyway, back to my pin board. That was my spooky pin board. Oh, where am I moving to? I'm literally moving like 3 stops, like on the dual carriageway up, if that makes sense. It's only like a 20-25 minute drive from here, but it's closer to where like Mike lives and closer to like Mike's work and my work. So we've just like it's our first home. We're buying a 3-bedroom house, but it's just taking forever to move. But like, I'm just so excited. Like, genuinely, my life is just on hold at the moment, just waiting to move into a house that's still seems like it's going to be forever away. But I also am now going to be living in the same road, like literally next door neighbours, nearly, with Heavy Metal Mama. So hopefully it will bring lots of positive like opportunities to make videos and stuff together. And I'm really looking forward to having more of a community, because at the moment, like where I live like this way is road, that way is road with like no houses. And then if I take you through to like look out this way, out here is just forest and fields. Like, there's nowhere to go. There's no like there's no houses or neighbours in sight, which means it can be quite like like you feel kind of quite excluded. Like, there's no community here really, and you've got to like drive to go anywhere. So yeah, I actually can't wait. I'm gonna have so much fun decorating. I'm just holding on that. I did like buy some weird Christmas decorations yesterday. I don't really know why. I just saw them and thought they were quite cool, but I got like an octopus. Don't really know why. A hammerhead shark. These are from Paper Chase if anyone wants them. And a jellyfish. So I know we're not going to be in by Christmas, but I thought I'll just get those 3, and then, like, you know, maybe it'll be a good sign, but it is definitely looking more like February, March since we're going to be in. But yes, I will leave that here now because it's nearly been 20 minutes. And I've completely waffled and gone off topic. But yes, this is my pin board, now complete all these years later after making it. So I'm now going to go in the car and buy a new one, a bigger one. And as I said, I'm not going to paint it, but I'm still going to fill it with pins, and I'm going to have a good time organising pins, which I know to some people seems really sad, but I am so excited to have all of my black and silver in one place, all of my white in one place, a little pumpkin patch, just everything all together. So thank you to everyone who has been commenting. It's so nice to like actually talk to people live rather than just through the comments. My vlogs are still happening. I'm just a little bit behind on editing them just because I've had a mental few days. And yeah, I hope you all have a spooktacular Halloween. As I said, tomorrow I'm getting a tattoo and carving a pumpkin, and I haven't really got any other plans other than that. So as I said, I'm trying to like spookify it a little bit just because it's feeling really weird this year. Like, if you told me it was the day before Halloween, I wouldn't believe you. I've probably felt more spooky in like June and July than I did right now. So I'm hoping that this little like my little activity of finding a new board today is gonna like really spookify my feelings. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your presence, Aisling. And yes, I hopefully will see you soon.